Skol Vikings Nation. What's up, my purple people eaters? It's your die-hard Minnesota Vikings fan here, pumped as always to dive into the latest buzz shaking up our team. Picture this. Joe Burrow, the Bengals' superstar QB who took them to a Super Bowl, suddenly whispers about wanting fun in football again after injuries and a tough year. No playoffs, banged up, and those cryptic birthday comments. Could the Vikings actually chase him? Hold on tight, because today we're breaking down every angle of this wild rumor, straight from insider Alec Lewis. If you're a true Vikings believer dreaming of an elite QB upgrade, smash that like button right now and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you go all in for Burrow? Let's get into it. First off, let's pump the brakes a bit before we all start photoshopping Burrow in purple. As far as anyone knows, Joe Burrow hasn't demanded a trade from Cincinnati. The Bengals have zero real incentive to move him. He's a proven top 4 QB when healthy, led them to the Super Bowl, and is locked in on a massive contract through 2029 with huge injury guarantees. But injuries piled up in 2025, missing chunks of time with toe and wrist issues, and the team missed the playoffs again. That frustration boiled over in his birthday presser. If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing it. I've been through a lot. And if it's not fun, then what am I doing it for? Those words lit a spark. There's a non-zero chance he pushes for a change. Now, enter Vikings insider Alec Lewis from The Athletic. On his podcast, The Alec Lewis Show, a fan straight up asked if the odds of a Burrow trade are over or under 10%. Lewis kept it real. Putting a percentage on it would be foolish on my part. But then he dropped the bomb. If a player like Joe Burrow becomes available via trade, he expects the Vikings to do everything they possibly can to make it happen. It's not about chasing him right now. It's about the cost and availability. Lewis spent just 44 seconds on it, but social media exploded, twisting it into Vikings gunning for Burrow. Nah, folks, it's conditional, but it shows how serious we'd be for an elite arm. Think about our QB mess last season. The Vikings scraped to 9-8 with J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz, and even Max Brosmer starting games. McCarthy showed flashes with big-time throws, but injuries and inconsistency left him under evaluation. PFF called our situation young QB under evaluation, heading into 2026. Justin Jefferson looked pedestrian at times with that revolving door. Now imagine swapping that for Joe Burrow. A healthy Burrow slinging to J.J., Jordan Addison, and that crew? We'd instantly jump to Super Bowl contenders. No joke, the ceiling skyrockets. But let's be honest, the odds are low. Burrow's comments were intriguing, but he later said he can't see a world where he's not with the Bengals in 2026. Cincinnati's rebuilding the O-line and defense around him. Still, if frustration builds and he asks out, Minnesota's roster is loaded enough to tempt any QB. Elite weapons, solid defense pieces. Lewis nailed it. It's more about how far the price tag goes. Draft picks, cap hits, players. Trading for Burrow would cost a fortune. What excites me most is the fit. Burrow's precise, tough in the pocket, and thrives with playmakers. Pair him with Kevin O'Connell's scheme? Fireworks. Our 9 wins with backups prove the supporting cast is there. With Burrow, we're not just competing, we're dominating the NFC North. But hey, fans, be real. Is this pie in the sky or a real possibility if things go south in Cincy? Social media's running wild with memes and fake trades. But remember, Lewis didn't say we're actively pursuing Burrow. He's saying if available, we'd go hard. That's smart, measured reporting. Don't get sucked into hype posts without context. We're passionate, but let's stay grounded while dreaming big. Still, the QB question looms large after firing GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. McCarthy's on the hot seat for 2026 make-or-break year. If he struggles early, the new regime might pivot fast. Burrow would be the nuclear option to reset everything. Imagine the parade if it happened. Burrow's injury history is a risk, wrist, toe, missing games, but when healthy, he's elite. Bengals fans love him, but if the fun's gone, who knows? Vikings Nation, would you trade the farm for him? Drop your dream trade package below. This rumor keeps the offseason spicy. No moves yet, but Lewis's words fuel hope. We're not settling, we're hunting greatness. Skol. If Burrow ever hits the market, expect purple chaos. Until then, stay locked in on Vikings news. What do you think, Burrow in Minnesota? Dream or delusion? Comment now. Alright family, that's the full scoop on this Burrow buzz. If you're hyped for more Vikings updates, smash that like, drop a Skol in the comments, subscribe for daily purple passion, and share with your crew. Let's build this community. Turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud. Skol Vikings!